dark light. Don't matter in this motherfucker, you heard? Blame it on the juice, blame it on Patron, blame it on the Jack, it got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the alcohol. I'm fucked up, huh? Nigga, I'm
Welcome back to A Touch of Messy. You are dirty. You're a dirty little man. How have you been? I feel like we both have been booked and busy, and I love that.
Yes, it's been, I think last time we recorded was, what, almost a month
Don't
ago?
talk about that. Like,
It's
why do you
okay.
have to tell our business?
I want to be
We're
honest.
consistent. No.
We're consistent, honest.
You're
like,
doing too much.
we
Relax.
we record episodes in bunches from time to time. People know it's not live.
Every time I see him, he gets another ring on his hand.
Exactly. It's a ring for every time I've thought about proposing. My
I was
goal,
actually thinking the
is
same.
to get to 42 rings. It's a Drake reference for those that get it.
Well, I don't get it.
How have you been, Deja? I haven't seen you in a while.
I've been so good. I've been
Straight off the airplane to this podcast.
Yes. This is consistent. See, you know what's so funny? People always tell me
Well, we did miss last week.
that you know, like, you can't do it all, like, how do you do XYZ? But like, this is proof. What? This is proof that you can. I literally have had to travel all week. And I literally just got off of a plane, didn't even go all the way home, brought my stuff here, did my makeup here, gonna film our episodes, and then going to my friend's show tonight, and then I'm hopping on a flight in the morning.
It sounds unsustainable to me, but it sounds good for now.
How? You know what's sustainable? Probably the stains in your drawers. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
What's up with the personal attacks about my hygiene and my...
Who says I'm a hygiene?
The stains in my drawer is pretty
Besides
dirty.
that.
Oh.
I don't
I was
think
just
that's
telling, if you were a dude, you'd be such a fuckboy. I don't know. I don't think you're immune to
agree.
being a fuckboy because you're not a dude, but I think people would have more of a problem with it if you were a dude.
I think if I was a dude, I would have a bad hairline. But I don't know about what you said. Why do you think I would be that?
It's just some of the stuff you say. Sometimes.
Like what?
Just all of it.
No, give me an example. We need examples.
What year were you born?
95.
Take all the stuff you said from 95 to 2025, and that is my example that I'm showing to you.
I actually do want to know, what do you think would make me a bad?
Man.
Yeah. Because I feel like we would be like, it'd be like looking in the mirror.
I didn't say I'm a good guy. I never claimed that I was better than, holier than thou. Speaking of which, RIP to the Pope. Do we want to talk about that? Rest in peace, Pope.
I can't even lie. I don't know what's happening.
Kind of. I was wondering, the conclave, that movie about the selection of the Pope. Do you think they're going to get a bunch of people streaming it and watching it because the Pope died, and that whole movie is about the selection of the Pope?
I really don't mean any disrespect at all. Like, hear me when I say this, but like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, that's not my algorithm.
Oh, news hasn't made it up to
The
Lake
selection
Stevens.
of the Pope. Like, I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah.
For real.
It's like American Idol, but a little more complicated.
Because I thought the Pope was a young guy right now.
Pope died yesterday, bro.
Who was the guy that shook the Pope's hand?
That's J.D. Vance, the Vice President of the U.S.
Who is the young guy that's in charge of Canada?
Justin Trudeau.
Yes.
You thought he was the new Pope?
Who is he?
He's the Prime Minister of Canada.
Love that.
You just said...
Love that. No, actually, for real.
What
love
the
that.
fuck is happening?
I
right
don't
now?
know. Honestly,
If I was high, this would fuck me up.
this just isn't my, like, this isn't what I would be good at in school. Like, this wasn't my thing.
What, current events?
Current events.
I don't
Hated
think that's
it.
a thing you
I
learn in
hated
school.
current events.
Was that a school subject?
That
you
actually
failed?
was. I think most people took current events in school or had that, like, section at
I
school.
think so. Deshaun?
Okay,
Is that a
swipe
thing?
up and let us know if you took current events in high school.
Deshaun said no.
Well, you know what? Why is your mic
My mic,
dropping like that? You gotta tighten it a little bit. Like it's heavy. It's head heavy.
All right.
Okay, now tighten that thing. There you go. You got it.
Thank
a
you.
little tighter, no. Oh.
See, this has it's.
That's what I was saying. You silly goose.
See how she just gaslit me like a fuckboy would.
He stays turning off the mic. I can't lie.
Everybody with erectile dysfunction knows what I mean.
Do you have that
Not all the time, but sometimes.
sometimes?
Yeah.
Hey, normalize it.
I think it's normal to not have it work all the time.
Really?
Yeah. It is definitely a mental game.
Proud of you.
Cheers.
Proud of you. I think you've actually told me about that before.
I've told many people. I'm very open about my ED. I am never going to talk a big game about like, oh, I fucking lay it down.
He's never going to do that. You know, I love when guys. So, okay, guys, get this. Someone told men that if you act really bashful about then that means you're good in bed. So now all these men, my favorite thing is watching men talk about how they're not going to talk about how good they are in bed. And it's like, shut up.
Damn. I thought I was a unique person named Abdul
No.
with my own experiences, but apparently I'm just another man.
You all do this. Oh, I'll never talk a big game about yeah, you shouldn't. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. The sadness in his eyes. I'm so sorry.
I wore these fake glasses just to be insulted on this podcast. That's crazy.
So sorry. Abdul. That actually made me sad.
You don't look sad right now. If this is what's sad.
So you were saying ED?
ED, yeah, sometimes it happens. It hasn't happened in a very long time, but for everybody that it has happened to, I apologize.
Don't apologize. We get it. But yeah, so just traveling a lot for work. How about you? I feel like you've also been traveling. I feel like we both travel a lot.
I was just in Portland for a week for the Panorama Film Festival. It's the first time they had that film festival. I had a screening for a music video I worked on, and I was on a panel as well. And in between that, there was just a bunch of different events. And it went really well. I got to meet a bunch of different people, do all the networking thing. I think networking is my least favorite thing to do in my career. So to have it all condensed into a week, and it's just like, all right, it's almost like doing a cold plunge of networking. I'm going to give all the business cards out. I'm going to exchange all the emails. I'm going to laugh at all the bad jokes and spend this week responding to all those emails, and hopefully that leads to employment. There's this company down there that works a lot with Nike that I met somebody from, and I would love to get in that Blue Ox hemisphere.
I would love that for you too.
Thank you.
You haven't worked with Nike already?
No. I don't think so. No, I have not. But yeah, and I've been busy with personal projects. We just filmed a pilot for a TV show that we're hoping to get picked up. Did a couple of documentaries. I'm shooting.
Who's the writer?
John Salmon. I'm shooting with The Storm next week. So it's been like a very busy but fun couple of weeks. I feel like I'm exactly where I wanted to be when I didn't work for 3 months last year.
Nice. I would love to be an actress. I would love to be an actress on your show.
Well, have your agent contact the agency and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you act?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Give me a scene right now.
You're on a podcast and you actually respect your host. Go.
Wow. That hairline is great.
And cut. You're fired. Next.
You do have a sharp hairline.
Thank you. I literally got my hair cut this morning. Shout out to Tay. He came to my house to cut my hair.
You know, my hairline is ass.
Last time I looked at your hair when you talked about your hair, I got in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look straight forward and say, hey, I don't think your wig line is bad at all.
Wig line.
Or your lace front.
There you go. Wig line or lace front. Damn. Okay, cool.
Should we play
a couple cards.
a truth or drink game?
Yeah.
Now that this is a new season, we're a bit more adulty. Oh, not adulty. What's the word I'm looking for? Mature. We're a bit
He
more
went
mature.
to college.
We're not gonna do the extra dirty stuff. Time for us.
Yeah.
To grow
We
up.
don't want to. Yeah.
This motherfucker's 30 right now. Clock's ticking.
Do you ever give money to homeless people asking on the street? Sorry, that it didn't say homeless people at all. I'm sorry. I'll have to redo that. Do you give money to people asking for change on the street? If so, do you say anything to them?
Yeah. Pretty consistently, I'd say I give money to people on the street. When I was full-time employed, I used to every week withdraw $100, and that would be my lunch/spend money. and whatever I didn't spend at the end of the week, I'd give it to a homeless person.
Just some lucky. See, you're saying it too, homeless person. You don't even know if they're homeless.
No, I know. Do you know? You don't know these people, so how would you know? I asked for their tax papers, and I confirmed that
Can I
they
get
were
your
homeless.
W-2?
Yeah, I give money off to people. Do you? My guess is no.
I have, but they starting to look real good on them streets. I was
What?
in Chicago, and me and my friend, we pulled up to this really nice-looking gentleman, and he looked like he just got a fresh fade. And I'm like, bro, you look better than us. I'm not about to give you my money. So I didn't give him money. But if I see someone and they really do look like they're in need, I might give them, you know, something if I have it, or because I don't really carry cash much anymore,
You ever Apple Pay
or food.
somebody asking for money?
No.
Yeah.
Hell no. This little, they're
little
getting
what?
real creative. The people that sell cookies, little kids,
Mm-hmm.
Girl Scouts, they got Apple Pay and stuff now. And I'm just like, dang. You
I
can't-
respect that.
Honestly, I'll go to the other door sometimes. You do it too.
Also,
we all do it.
Kind of crazy that you're gatekeeping, like, oh, you're not homeless enough. Your hairline's too fresh to struggle, which is something I thought about when I was younger. Why'd you look at my hairline? Now you got me self-conscious about my hair.
You're silly.
What texture is this?
3B.
You could be right. Now I was trying to catch you the way you caught me last time.
3B hair texture.
I thought about this when I was younger. If I ever became homeless, that first week has to suck, because you
Why?
have like your fresh clothes and everything, and people are not gonna be. People like Deja are gonna walk past you and not think that you're in need of something. Like you really gotta, your shit's gotta get tatered.
Oh my god, I actually caught your joke this time. That's actually hella funny.
See that role that I asked her to play of somebody that respected her
No. I was right about Abdul's hair texture.
That is not my
guys.
hair texture.
Yes, it is.
Dude, that's the fucking Selena Gomez. That's Benny Blanco.
This
That is not.
is Abdul's hair texture.
Put it back here so it's in focus. That is not my hair.
I'll send it to Deshaun.
Deshaun, is this my hair texture? Did you see that photo?
He's
And
a 3B. Look at his hair. Look at the top of this
I'm
man's
at least
head.
a 2C. It's gone pretty long.
And then he mats it up on purpose.
What? What'd you call me?
Okay, your turn.
Okay. And now you talk about the NBA playoffs.
Okay, so
Kind of crazy what happened to Deshaun. Oh, Jason
you
Tatum.
know, I think it's crazy how Unc. Who's the guy they call Unc? The black guy. No, Unc.
Me?
Who's the old Shannon Sharp? You see him?
Oh, that.
Why
that's
is he
Scunyon.
always up to something? Apparently he's hooking up with a 19-year-old. The boys' tea is crazy.
Whoa. Deja, what is something you think you shouldn't have to pay for, but everybody else should?
Me personally and everyone else
Yeah.
should? I don't think anything.
Truer words have never been said.
That was good.
Thank you. That was, I
Where are you
thought of the
getting-
joke. I got excited. I was like, let me say it before
Where
she
are you
says
getting
something.
this?
I have,
Good
a,
for
I have a team
you.
of writers behind me.
I don't think I should have to pay for parking
Wow. Why is that?
because I drive a stick. I'm the only
I've
one out
never
here
seen
actually
somebody
driving a car.
Woe is me more themselves over driving a stick than you. Driving a stick is fucking cool, man. Own that shit. Stop complaining about it all
Honestly,
the time.
The reason why I hate it is
Also, you
because
just ate lobster in Spokane. You can afford an automatic, bro. Get an automatic car and stop complaining about your stick.
well, I don't know. That's what it would be. Okay. Next one.
I'm sorry, Deja. Was that too mean?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I wasn't actually sorry.
How'd this make its way in the card deck?
I'm trying out this thing where I wear multiple rings, and I feel like I can do less with my life
Yeah,
with
over
all
here
this
looking
stuff
like
on.
Optimus Prime. Or no, not who is it? Is it
Uh,
Optimus Prime?
Optimistic Prime, because tomorrow will be better than today.
What's a food that always goes bad in your fridge, and why do you keep buying it?
I keep buying these Caesar salad kits, and I get greedy when I go to grocery outlet and I buy 3. Thinking,
Grocery outlet, so it's already old?
no, grocery outlet is that old? No. I buy these kits of 3, thinking like, yeah, this week I'll have a salad 3 times. I have it once, and I think to myself,
What a wonderful world.
that's enough. That's enough for this week. And then they just always go bad in my fridge. Kind of fucked up. Yeah.
I believe you.
I'm sorry, salads. I'm sorry, Michelle.
She loves when you shout her out. Have you ever gotten dressed with a specific goal of remaining comfortable while you overeat?
Yes, 100%.
When?
Every year we have a cabin trip, and on one of the days, my friend Linda makes a huge meal, and I have these sweats that sweats and underwear. The underwear is a little looser than usual, and I wear those specifically because I know I'm about to expand.
Okay, last one. You have $1,000 and you're gonna take a girl on a date. How are you planning the date?
$1,000
Yes.
here in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate me for clarifying questions because I need these clarifying
Come
questions.
on, Speedy.
I feel like I want to be as efficient as possible. I'll say the non-efficient version and the efficient version. Non-efficient.
No, Abdul. What is this even? What
Send
what
her-
world do you live in?
send
Just plan
her-
a date.
Send her an Uber Black to pick her up at our house, to drop her off. We're going to go to Canlis. Assuming she lives in Tacoma, that's half the money gone right there on the Uber Black. We go to Canlis. Maybe go to a show. I would make it a full day experience, actually, if I had $1,000. Am I paying for taxes with everything on this?
Okay, I'm gonna answer the question. If I have $1,000 and I'm taking my boyfriend on a date, it is hard to think of.
I know.
'Cause I'm
Especially
a
when you shut
woman.
down clarifying questions.
Just be genuine and honest.
am. I'm trying.
Why you would never date someone from Tacoma? You're disgusting. What's wrong with you? Pass me that towel, please. What's wrong with you?
I just want to say, everybody from Tacoma, I love you. And Morgan from Tacoma from 2019, I'm sorry I didn't text you back. This has nothing to do with you being in Tacoma. I just think our music taste is in line. I'm sorry. If I had $1,000, I would take somebody to Canlis. We would catch a show. Maybe do some comedy. And then end it at Purple Bar at the end.
Ooh, I like that. That's fun.
Maybe get a room at the W.
Oh God. What's that rap song? We were actually singing at my birthday party. We all started singing Bedrock.
Oh, I remember
I'm
that.
at the W, but I can't meet you in the lobby.
Girl,
We
I
were
gotta watch
all
my
singing Bedrock. It was so fun. You should have been there.
That was such an unnecessary story. The only reason you told that story was to make me feel bad.
The only
about
reason
not-
I asked that question was because I knew you would say the W, and then I would, yeah. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, cute. Enough with this game.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking forward to?
It's good that it's fucking sunny again, you know? Like, we've waited a long time for this. Put in hours. This winter sucked. Too much eat, pray, loving. And I feel like I'm...
And I feel like.
I feel like I'm done with this growth shit for at least a couple months. I wanna pause bettering myself for a bit and just fucking have fun and enjoy life.
What does having fun look like for Abdul Kasamani? What's your middle name?
You're definitely not knowing that.
Why? Shop it up a ding dong. I'm just kidding. It's from Zach and Cody. Okay, what is fun?
Deshaun, I need you to clip that and upload it to every single social media platform there is.
I don't get it.
I think fun looks like not beating myself up about trying to be better and trying to worry about growth and whatnot. I think that's overall my still my goal in life. But until it starts raining again, I just want to fucking get drunk, have a good time, spend time with friends, and then maybe I'll meditate in a week or so.
All right, period. Okay, Abdul Kasamali.
Put that bitch on a shirt.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.
You probably could sell that. Okay, if you were like a famous artist, what would your merch be? Like I just went to Pete Cruz's show and it was really dope. And everyone who knows him knows that he loves like candles and smells. And he was selling candles as his merch, like home, and he made them himself.
It would be a picture of somebody smelling their upper lip.
I believe it.
And at the bottom it'll say, "I miss you."
No, at the bottom it says, "Why does it stink?"
Why do I sound like a smoker?
I don't know, but you always do that. Ever since I met you, you always go.
I wouldn't do it if
I
it
hate it.
stinks. It's more of like I miss you. I don't like that. We made eye contact during that one.
I don't either.
Yeah, it'd be
You're
somebody
disgusting.
smelling their upper lip saying, "I miss you," or thinking about you. That's actually kind of fire. I might cut that from the podcast just so I can make it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it right now. Actually, never mind. I won't do you like you did me when you told everybody about my invention.
No, you go ahead. Wait, I just told people about my own invention.
Yeah, and that was my invention.
What, the upper lip?
No, my invention was.
Oh, the portable bidet?
It wasn't a bidet.
Portable
A
squatty
portable
pot?
bidet is a water bottle.
But who's gonna buy something they put on the toilet floor and then put back in their purse?
You can rinse it.
That's a lot of work. Just shit at home at that
When
point.
you can't use the bathroom like me,
Do you need a squatter?
every single time. I was sitting on all your hair products when I was at your house. When I go to my hotels, I put their little like tissue box that they have on the counter, the hard one. They usually put it under a box.
To get some elevation?
Put some elevation. I stand up on it.
Dude, you would love shitting in Kenya.
Why?
Do you know how they shit in Kenya?
In a hole. You already have done this before. We're not doing this again, Abdul. You're
If
so
you're listening to the
disgusting.
podcast, go watch it.
You're disgusting. Why is there a napkin in your ass? That doesn't make me poop. I've already tried it. That doesn't work for me. You okay?
That's technically what a squatty potty does.
One thing about Abdul, he gonna poop himself. We just had
That's
Chipotle and he immediately went to the bathroom and I was like, he's so
go
lucky.
wash my hands.
For 10 minutes.
That wasn't 10 minutes. Don't lie to the people.
So you
See?
didn't poop? You didn't poop?
I didn't poop.
Here
No,
today.
today, no.
Oh,
This is what I mean when she said she'll be a fuckboy. She just lies like fuckboys do. Trust me, I was one.
Do you actually, as a girl, do you think I'm that?
A fuckboy?
Uh-huh.
I'd say so.
How?
I just showed an example right now. You lied to their face. Pop
That
in my
wasn't a
face.
lie. I really
Supposed to
thought
be
you
my
pooped.
ace. I'm hating.
You know I'm not. You know I'm a lover girl. It's okay.
Fuckboys are lover boys too.
Is
not-
that how you justify what you do?
No, I don't justify. I've healed, man.
Now you just accept that he ain't shit.
Honestly, yeah. That's a danger. That's a danger that we have with if we keep telling these little boys that they ain't shit, I think it's going to come to a point where they'll be like, oh, well, I've never been
ain't shit anyways.
So why even try? We got to
can't.
come with an optimistic approach. Like, hey, you could be better. Deja, do you have a list of icks that you have?
Oh my God, no. I really don't right now. I can't think of any icks.
Well, lucky for you,
You got a list?
I got a list.
Nay. Let's hear it.
And I'm going to say that and I want your reaction
Hella
for them.
loud. Okay.
Is it an ick for you if a man has a list of icks?
Yes. I think it's very feminine of you.
Okay. So, okay. Nothing wrong with being feminine. Somebody with entrepreneur creative in their bio. You feel like that's an ick, yes or no?
No, I love that.
Okay. Somebody that's running for the bus and they miss it. Especially when the bus stops at a red light and it doesn't let them in.
Only if they like hit their leg and they're like, oh man,
But you know what? Sometimes you go to the bus and the bus is stopped and the bus driver's just like, I'm not going to let you in.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
saw
at
that the
bus
other
stop."
day, and I actually felt bad for the guy.
But if that guy then came up to you, be like, "Hey, can I get your number?"
No, because I wouldn't be with someone that's running for a bus. That's not an ick.
Is it the bus part or the running part?
It's principles.
Somebody that Uber Eats from less than a mile away from where they live.
Ick. I mean, it's not an ick. That's just lazy. I just would be like, why are you doing
This is
that?
bad finance. I am curious of your credit score immediately when I hear that.
Okay.
People would put their shoes on a coffee table, like their feet with their
Ick.
shoes. Coffee table.
Rude.
People that can ignore the seatbelt warning sign for over 30 seconds.
That's not an ick.
That's a name.
You're so specific.
Somebody with a practical dream car.
I love that.
You do? What's your dream car?
Practical as hell.
What is it?
I don't have a dream
An
car.
automatic car?
An automatic, yeah. Anything that drives itself. What you about to cut out, Deshaun? Oh.
DJs that sit down.
Mm-mm.
Somebody that doesn't have TSA pre-check.
Mm-mm.
Huge ick. You said like that's not an ick?
It's not an ick to me.
People under 5 feet that have a requirement of dating somebody over 6 feet tall.
Okay, did you write this when you thought of me or what?
I thought about you with every single one that I wrote.
Wait, I just tried to drink my mic.
People only having a store credit card. How do you feel
Ick.
about that? If your only
Lazy
credit
and
card is a
broke.
JC Penney card?
JC Bainey.
JC Bainey.
Okay, is English your first language? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, because sometimes your accent be peeking through.
I'm sorry. I'll try
Bainey.
to be better for
No,
you.
you're good. Be yourself.
Hey, I'm really sorry. Going to bed at 7:30. Ick? Yes, no.
Get to something juicy, Abdul.
Referring to yourself as BIPOC. Yes or no?
No, because I do it all the time and you clown me.
Yeah, that's such a white person thing to say.
I don't say BIPOC. I just say person of color.
White people, if you've ever referred to me as your BIPOC friend, stop talking. Delete my number, please. Responding to I like it, I like whatever when asking somebody about their favorite sex position.
Who hurt you?
Many people. But is that an ick? Yes or no?
No. I don't think you know what an ick is now that we're going through this list. I think
Hey,
you're just
this is-
listing things that annoy you, but those aren't
really
icks.
is. It started off as an ick list and it just started into
Like these are sounding real
event
specific.
journal session. That's it.
Okay, let me give you a couple icks that I have. I don't really think about them much anymore because I'm so in love. But
I'm happy for your relationship. I hate the way you talk about it. Oh, I'm so in love. You single people?
mind you, this
Huh.
was him like 10 minutes ago. He was like,
Whoa, hey.
yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Relax, because
Thank
I'll
you.
come for you real quick.
You're right. I love your love.
Yeah. He was just saying the nicest things before we started recording, and now all of a sudden you want to have that kind of animosity towards my love.
Hey, we got to play it out for the pod.
But I do. So anyways, but when I was out here dating, my icks from men,
Existing.
referring to yourself as a bad bitch or
I'm in.
ninja, bad I'm not gonna say the N word, but like guys, I'd be like, yeah, I'm
Why
a bad.
don't you say
like
the N-word?
you're a bad bitch, but I'm a bad too. Like I hate that. I had a guy literally tell me that. That's what happens when you date in a bed. Oh my god, I can't believe
Let's unpack that. Why?
Because let some things be for the girls. Like some things are like guys have their things that are for the guys.
Self-confidence?
No,
Self-assuredness?
I hate that. Like don't
You
refer to
hate
yourself.
self-confidence.
I don't like sassy men. Like relax. Like there's
I think
other
there's
ways that you can be soft without being a girly girl.
What would a man's way of saying I'm a bad bitch be that would be appropriate for you?
Never. Don't ever say that to me ever in life.
Oh, damn.
That will be the last thing you ever say to me.
That I'm a bad bitch?
A man referring to him unless
But
you.
what? How can they word? Because when you say I'm a bad bitch, you really mean that. Like, hey,
It depends.
I'm like high value.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying no man should say that they're a bad bitch. What I'm saying is any man that I'm entertaining, if I'm referring to myself or someone's calling me a bad bitch and then you want to be a hater and be a bad bitch too and be like, I'm a bad bitch, you got to go. That's so ugly to me.
What if someone's just like, I have a lot of self-respect? Is that
Great.
okay?
Love that for you, King.
Okay.
Go
That's what
off.
I'm asking you. What version of
I have a
I'm
lot of
bad bitch-
self-respect, and
have
I'm a bad
boundaries.
bitch too. Is so ugly.
I have
It's so
boundaries
different.
and I know my worth. Is that okay for a man to say?
Yes, 100%. And okay, what else?
I got that WAP. Is that okay for a man to say?
No.
Okay.
Or when guys say, okay, an ick for me too is when someone says,
Hi, Deja.
no, an ick for me too is when someone says, Big Money Deja.
Big Money Deja?
Yeah, why do you always say that? It's so ugly. Another thing that is an ick is when when a guy says to me like, "Oh, I'm not gonna compliment you because I don't want to blow your head up." But you'll blow your homeboy
Whoa.
his head
Whoa.
up. Is
Whoa.
rude. Is rude. What else? Also,
If he's blowing his homeboy, that's not your man. That's his man.
yeah, look. Another ick that I would have is when it's late at night and you gotta go put gas in your car and you're with your man and he just sits in the car while you pump your gas. Hate that. Ew. What's another ick? When men get drunk, pull yourself together. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we're grown. Like, and I'm not saying like don't drink too much. But what I'm saying is like I've dated people that are like they expect you to take care of them. And we both equally drink in the same amount. Why do I have to take care of you now? And I feel bad because we were just talking about party and getting like we all got drunk at my party. All the men at my party got drunk. That was great.
Dude, I got fucked up.
But everybody handled themselves like adults. But if you have ever, I know some people are going to relate to me on this, but like if you've ever dated a guy who all of a sudden gets drunk to prove a point or be upset and then purposely uses that as an excuse to like not be an adult, like that shit's ugly.
I think you have an issue with drunk people using it as an excuse to not take accountability. You starting it with "I hate when men get drunk" is very different.
Well, you know, it's so funny because I feel like you can't really tell when like I get drunk, but I have dated people who get
We can tell.
I've dated people that get so drunk that they like don't feel like they can walk. And I'm like, what part of me gives I can carry you?
Also, we're 30. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah. So it's just like, what else? Picky eaters. Can you grow up? Like, what do you mean you don't like broccoli? Like, you know what I'm saying? Those are icks. When guys are like, no, I'm not going to eat there because I don't like the food. I ordered food for me and a guy.
Is this a guy thing or just a universal thing?
This is my icks. And since I'm dating guys, these are the icks that they
But
give me.
if your female friend had the same thing, would you be like, it's okay?
So this is the part of the podcast where Abdul tries to get Deja canceled.
No, I'm just asking. Because these all sound like things that
Why
are
is he
terrible.
turning a page like he's about to write something down?
you got 4 tickets.
Okay, my girlfriends. No, I don't hold my girlfriends to the same standard that I would hold a man that's supposed to be my.
Would you
partner.
travel
No.
for a week in a different country with somebody that's a picky eater, regardless of them being? So I think these are just things that you're
Never
annoyed with
again.
people.
Never again.
What do you mean again?
I've traveled with picky eaters before.
What
at a
happened?
different country. You know what happened. I'm
I
not
do.
going there. I'm
I
not
do.
going there.
I
No.
do know it. I just
We've already talked about it on the podcast. It's fine. No.
okay. But I think icks are icks. Love who you love. Don't listen to me, man. I don't really know what I'm doing. Deja, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull my timer out and we're gonna play a little game to wrap us up.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. If you listened to this and you felt disappointed in what you heard, I apologize.
Imagine how Abdul feels.
Yeah. Imagine we showed up and we recorded this and you didn't like it. So I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Text me if you didn't like this.
I'm gonna time Abdul. Abdul, you're single, and I want to know why. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna tell you a simple
Damn.
sentence that a
She's
girl.
been in a long distance relationship for a month now. She's out here calling us single.
Okay, listen. I'm trying to help you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a sentence that a girl would say, and you are gonna tell. You don't get to ask questions. You get to just give your exact response that you would think.
I hate
in that
this game
moment.
already.
It is what it is.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna
I'm on a
say
date
something.
right now, and I'm responding.
It's not a
to
date. This is just someone that you're in a relationship with.
Oh, I'm in a relationship.
'Kay?
Okay.
And
How
you only
long-
have 5 seconds to respond.
How
to
long
each
have
thing.
we been in a relationship for?
2 years.
Okay.
'Kay.
Have I met her parents?
None of that matters. Right now, I'm gonna say a sentence, and you're gonna tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Do we live together?
Ready? And you don't get to ask questions. You just get to tell me whatever you say is
Can
going
I ask
to be
one
what
more
you
question?
say.
One more question.
All right. What?
In this hypothetical, did the Knicks beat the Pistons in the first round of
Yes.
the 2020? Okay.
Okay.
Good to know. Go ahead.
I'm on my period and I'm really hungry.
Let's get some food, babe.
I don't really want to park this far away from the store.
How about you go into the store and start doing what you need to do, and I'll find parking. If you finish before I'm done parking, I'll just come pick you up.
Is it in?
What's that Kodak Black thing where he says, "I hope so"?
Oh my god.
I hope so is my response.
Okay. I'm late.
Let's raise this baby, bitch.
Bitch is crazy. I meant like to the date, silly.
Oh, we're late to the date.
Yeah.
Oh. It's okay. I'll meditate while I wait for you. Also, if you're late and you're pregnant and you want to keep this child, I am full support. Let's raise this baby. I'm 31. I love kids.
All of a sudden, we get
Fuck
a
it.
flood of calls
Why
in.
not?
Like all these women pregnant with your baby right now.
Honestly, I'd be happy. I just got a picture of my nephew before I
know,
came here, and I
that's-
started tearing up.
Aww.
I'm ready.
I thought you were talking about the DJ set one.
No. Lil Keely. All right, next.
My dog just doesn't like you.
Truthfully, that's on your dog because all other dogs like me. So let's figure out what the issue is with your dog.
Are you in therapy?
I was until the beginning of this year when I changed insurance and my therapist ghosted me.
How long until you want to get married?
We've been dating for 2 years at this point. Honestly, it's 6 months ago. Let's hurry this shit up. These gray hairs are growing in and this hairline is receding. Time to lock this thing in.
All right, we're done. Okay, good job. Can't with this.
See, these weren't as bad as I expected them to be. Like when, never mind.
Well, how are we doing on time? All right, good,
That
perfect.
sounds great.
Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of A Touch of Messy. If you know someone that wants to be set up with Abdul, go ahead and slide up and let me know, and I will
No,
be
thank you.
happy to set up a blind date for you.
No, thank
Blame it on the alcohol.
Bye-bye.
I'm fucked up. Huh. Nigga, I'm